Hey, this is me building a $10,000 a month business in public, recording every single day. Now, the way these normally go is answer questions from you guys in any of the comments on these videos. Then I do some live work, and then I cover the YouTube growth stats, like the day-to-day little snapshot. Now, for those of you that have been following along, I've been out of town for quite a while, so I deeply apologize for these being so lackluster. But let's take a look at some of these comments. We're going to start at the bottom, work our way up. Oh wait, no, we're gonna start I don't know how these are sorted. Here we go, sort by newest. And we'll start at the bottom, cool. Hi Roman, I really enjoy your content. I have a question. What kind of pricing model will you use to charge for your services? Do you have standard prices or do you have another pricing model in mind? Thanks in advance. Yes, so I plan on working for free for the first handful of clients in a new space. Then after that, I wanna get paid a percentage of the upside. I think that instead of just a flat retainer, I think it'll be a much easier sell if I just ask for 20% of revenue generated. Now, that will be a little bit more complex with accounting and bookkeeping and making sure that I actually know how much I'm generating for them. But if they are a high integrity individual, I'm willing to try that model out. If not, then I'll just switch to probably a flat retainer fee right there with some baked in project work. And then my go-to with a flat retainer is when I first get started, I say, okay, the way it works is we usually get started with first and last month's fee. That way, if there's at any point in the future where you feel like it's not a great fit anymore, or you decide to pivot in a new direction, there's no need to like chase down for last payments. You just give me a 30 days notice, and then I just fill out the rest of those 30 days, and then we part as friends. Okay? That way you can double the amount of cash you collect up front, and it makes it easier on the exit when they decide it's time to stop working together, if they do. So, hope that makes sense. Pricing model is going to be free for testimonial, then percentage of growth since my services were introduced. If that ends up going south or sour, then I will switch back to a flat retainer, collecting first and last upon initial sign up. Another one that you can do with that is doing an initial investment then first and last, or just first plus the initial investment. Like there's a whole bunch of different ways, but I like to collect more than just 1 month's worth of retainer upon the sign up, because then it helps you cover the cost of acquiring a new customer, and it just gives a lot more cash flow to the business itself. Hey, I'm an undergrad interested in learning about automation and building a business. I'm really eager to learn. Is there a way I could work with you? Yeah, absolutely. You know what? The best way to get in contact with me is to shoot me a DM on Instagram. It'll probably be in my request folders, but yeah, if you shoot me a DM on Instagram, then I'll be able to see you, check you out a little bit more, and then we can go from there. All right. Let me reply to that again. Advanced 200 subs, bro. 8 days ago. Hey, I appreciate that. This is the day one, my first ever subscriber right here. And so about 8 days ago, I wasn't quite at 200 yet, but he said advanced 200 subs, bro. He the Xverse gave me a thumbs up. Appreciate you. How do you get the leads, brother? I've been using cold email. I haven't really been liking how that's working. So now I'm doing warm and cold manual outbound, just with a lot higher intent. And so we're going to see how that goes. So not quite as automated, but I think it will give me the reps in that I need in order to scale it up with AI and cold email, because they just were not converting the way I wanted them to. I don't know if it was a copywriting issue, a lead list issue, or what there, because cold email was totally new to me and I just kind of jumped into it. I come from a paid ads background, and so surprise, it didn't immediately flood my bank account with cash. So we're going to take a step back, reassess, and go from there. Enjoy. This is talking about me on my vacation. Well done. I'm rooting for you. Hey, I appreciate you, Phantom Studios. Welcome back. Hey, much appreciated. 200 subs. Yeah, we finally crossed it. I'm going on this ride with you, bro. Let's go. Hell yeah. Celio Ramos. Let's get after it. All right, let me double check. See if there are any comments I haven't responded to. No, these are a bunch of me. A lot of these, yeah. Register for Hermosi's book launch. If you guys haven't clicked that link, it's on this Saturday. This is where I learned pretty much 80% of what I know about business is from Hormozi himself. This is a free book launch. You just click it, put in your contact. Okay. This is a free book launch. You just click it and put in your contact details. I actually just had to cut the video because I clicked it and my contact details were pre-filled. But yeah, absolutely free. And if a couple more of you do it, then we all get a free audiobook on top of it with stuff that isn't covered in the book. But that's enough of that sales pitch. And let's jump over to my subgrowth. We're at 214. Figured I'd show you the spreadsheet, give it a little bit of a new look. It is August the 13th. And we cracked 200. Hell yeah, there's 214 of y'all sitting around watching me. That's pretty cool. All right, so live work. Like I said, pivot from cold email. So cold email is no more for now. We're putting that on pause. And then we're going to do warm outbound. Super duper personalized warm outbound. That's going to be the strat. And we'll go from there. Tomorrow I'll be able to give you a little bit more of a deep dive. It's kind of late today. But actually what's kind of unfortunate is the cold email campaign I ran just before turning it off got 2 positive replies off of like 130 leads. So that was kind of a bummer because I might have to go switch back to cold email. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, my clustered thinking aside, very happy to be back. Very happy to see there are over 200 of you guys now. That's awesome. Love every single one of you. But yeah, that's it for today. And I look forward to being able to share more about what I'm doing with you guys tomorrow.